Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. And today I'm going to start presentation on how to fix your website technical SEO errors. Okay, so we'll start with the presentation here, right? So here it is. Let's start. Okay, so first we will start with the PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, so how are you actually going to fix your website technical SEO issues? Fixing the technical SEO issues on your website actually involves identifying and resolving any issues that could actually prevent the search engines from crawling, indexing, and ranking your website properly. Right? So, we need to understand what are the key steps that are involved to fix the technical SEO issues on your website. Right? So, we will understand that, then the practicals. Step one is you have to conduct a technical SEO audit. Okay, so there are various tools to conduct a technical SEO audit. It could be SEMrush, Neil Patel Google Suggest, or one of the finest tool is Google Search Console. Okay, so Google Search Console will actually help you to identify if ever you have any kind of technical SEO issues on your website, right? Okay, so we'll go to Google Search Console. Okay, so I'll in Search Console. Click on Start Now. Okay, so we are on the Search Console. Okay, so on the main page you'll have overview, URL inspection, search results, discover pages, right? So if ever you have to identify the technical SEO issues, so what you have to do is you have to click on pages here. Okay, so see, this is called as page indexing. Page indexing, you could see that 1.14k files are not indexed and 1.17k files are actually indexed over here, right? Now, if you scroll down, this gives you reasons why your pages are not indexed. Okay, so what are the key reasons and what are the different kind of errors which are actually detected in Google Search Console? One is excluded by no index tag, not found 404, pages with redirect, alternate page with proper canonical tag, saw 404 errors, duplicate without the selected canonical. Okay, so this is one. Then you have redirect errors, you have server errors, you have crawl but currently not index errors. This is something very important here is duplicate without user selected canonical as well. The most important one is, there are a lot of pages, you know, wherein your URLs are actually discovered, but it is currently not crawled. So these are called as discovered, but currently not crawled, right? I hope you got it correct. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can please ask in the comments. I would be happy to help you. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you get future notification updates as well. So now we will talk about fixing the crawl errors. You need to make sure that your website is crawlable by the search engines. You have to fix any kind of crawl errors such as broken link, duplicate content, and missing pages here. Okay, so we need to fix these errors as well. Now, friends, we'll talk about the crawl errors. Crawl errors actually takes place when a search engine bot encounters a problem while crawling your website. Now you might be wondering, what are the steps to fix the crawl errors? Step 1 is you have to identify the crawl error. So how are you going to do that? You have to use Google Search Console to identify crawl errors. This tool will actually give you a complete list of errors which they have occurred on your website, which I have shown you previously. Step 2 is you have to understand the errors. Once you have identified the errors, it is extremely crucial to understand what they mean. Common crawl errors include 404 errors, that is page not found, then 500 errors, so that is server error, and 301 redirect, which is moved permanently. So I'll show you the practicals after this slide. Step 3 is you have to fix the errors. Now once you have identified the crawl errors, then you have understood the errors, then how are you going to fix it? Okay, you have a 404 error on your website. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to give a permanent 301 redirect from the wrong URL to the correct URL. Okay, and in case if you have a 500 error, we need to fix the server issue causing the error as well. Okay, then what you have to do is you have to test your website. Yes, all right. Now how are you going to do that? After you have fixed all the errors, you have to test your website to make sure the errors are resolved. You can use tools like Google Search Console, test your website and see if there are any meaning errors. Then you have to keep an eye on your website. Okay, so it's important that you have to monitor your website regularly, ensure that new crawl errors do not occur. You can use tools like Google Search Console to monitor your website and fix any new errors as soon as possible. Yeah, I hope this is clear, guys. Yes, so let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to help you. Yes, now we will talk about soft 404 error here. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's say this particular URL is having a 404. Okay, connected mobility. So what I do is I copy this URL over here. Okay, so this particular tool is having the error here. Okay, so it is 404 connected mobility. So now what I do is I'll go to Google. Okay, I'll enter this URL connected mobility, or what I'll do is I'll type recruit plus connected mobility. Okay, so this is the correct URL, right? Okay, so this is the wrong URL. So I'll take this in notepad. This is the correct URL. This is the wrong URL. To fix soft 404 errors, you have to give a permanent 301 redirect from the wrong URL to the correct URL. Okay. Okay, so this is the wrong URL, so you have to give a permanent 301 redirect. Alright, so I hope this is clear. Right? So let's move forward. Now we will talk about optimizing your website speed. Okay, how are you going to optimize your website speed? Website speed is an important ranking factor. Okay, optimizing a website speed would happen by compressing images, using a content delivery network, and unifying code. Okay, so first thing is you need to know what is the speed of your website. So what I do is I'll first go to Google page speed insights. Okay, so type here as nice. Okay, so first we'll see the score for mobile, score for desktop. So it's still getting here. Okay, first you have to quickly analyze your website performance with Google PageSpeed Insight. You have to see your score for mobile and desktop, and you need to understand what are the core fundamentals to improve the performance here. See, if I click on mobile, desktop, mobile score is 20, yeah, and desktop score is 91 here. Okay, so if I click on the opportunities tab, it will tell me where you can improve your performance here. So, serve images in next gen format, reduce unused JavaScript, properly size images, then eliminate render blocking resources as well. Yeah, I hope this is pretty clear, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments here. I will be happy to help you. If I click on mobile, so this is what just tell me. You have to reduce unused JavaScript, serve images in next gen format, defer off-screen images, properly size images, eliminate render blocking resources, efficiently encode images, and reduce the CSS as well. Okay, so this is one thing. Now, what I'll do is I'll go to Penguin tool. First, I'll type website URL over here. I select the country. Okay, for now, I select as Asia, Japan, and Tokyo. Click on Start Test. Let's wait for the results over here. Okay, see, here it is. This is what it is giving me the score. Performance grade is 61, page size is 3 MB, time is 2.67 seconds, and there were 128 requests which were made. So ideally, your website page loading time should be 1.5 seconds here. Now it gives me a suggestion to improve the page performance, reduce DNS lookup, make fewer HTTP requests, configure entity tags. Then you have to compress components with gzip, add expire headers, avoid URL redirects, and use a cookie free domain as well. So I hope this is pretty clear, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I would be happy to help you. Now we will talk about using the canonical tag. Okay. Now, first you need to understand what are canonical tags. Canonical tags actually help to avoid duplicate content issues. You can use canonical tags to tell search engines which page is the primary version over here, right? Okay. Now, this is a simple example code that actually demonstrates on how to use the canonical tag in HTML. Okay, HTML tag, then you have a header tag, then you have to define a page title, then you have to say link rel is equal to canonical, href is equal to your URL. Okay, it could be your landing page URL or your index page, whatever. Then you have to close the header tag, define the body tag, and you can add your page content over there. Alright, then you can actually close the body tag and HTML tag over here as well. So let's do some practicals. Yes. Okay. I'll refresh this page here. Down one page source. See this? We have given the canonical tag, header tag, link rel canonical, href is equal to tweetwood form. Right? So this is how you put the canonical tag. So we have added different meta properties here, right? So this is the code of the text page, right? I hope this is clear. Yeah. In the above code, the link tag with rel is equal to canonical that actually attributes specifics the canonical URL for the current page. Okay, so it gives you the specifics. Okay, which is your example page, right? You could say your current text page or landing page in this particular case. This actually tells the search engines that this is the preferred URL for the page content, even if there are other URL that also actually point to the same content here. So what is more important here is you have to make sure to replace your actual index page or landing page on the actual canonical URL for your page. Okay, so you have to keep in mind to include the link tag in the head section of your HTML document. So to one more example here, I'll go to Google and say as last guide software guide input language. Scroll down, click on resource. See here, link rel is equal to canonical, href is equal to the your actual URL of your landing page. Okay, so this is included in the head section. Yeah, clear? Then we'll discuss about implementing the structured data. Now, before we discuss that, we need to understand what exactly is structured data. Structured data actually helps the search engine better understand about your website content here. So for that purpose, you have to implement structured data by using schema markup, right? Okay, so let's do the practicals here. So I'll open technicalseo.com. Okay, so I believe I have shown this to you in my previous session. Yes, this is very interesting to you guys. Let's say I click on SEO tools. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll click on schema generator. Now it will give me the option here in the drop down. Which schema.org markup would you like to create here? Right. So is it article, breadcrumb, event, effect page, or how to? Okay. So I'll say breadcrumb. Okay. So now if I have to create a breadcrumb here, what you have to do is I have to go to the index page. In my last session, I have shown you on how you can create effective content, the schema markup. So what I'll do is I'll open playthrough.com over here. Okay. So it tells me that you have to add your page name and URL. First is an ID file here. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll scroll down, then click on page source, on page title. Okay, copy this, Control C, copy this URL. Right, I'll click on the platform of connected logistics. Same process. What I'll do is I'll click on page source. Okay, I'll copy the URL, .com, and copy this right here. I say as connected logistics. Okay, I'll copy the one more URL over here. I click on plus add URL. Yeah, go back. I click on connected operation. So let's wait for the page to get loaded. Okay, so on connection over here, URL connected operation. Let's scroll down on page source. Control C, copy the page title. So in breadcrumb section, you have to copy the page name and URL, right? So On my right hand side, what you could see is the script has got generated. That's JSON script. Okay, right? See, here it is. The URLs, page name, and item name is got generated here. So it's a ready-made code which got generated here, right? See, this is the page name URL, page name, and URL. So your item is your actual URL name, right? Item is the URL, right? So what you have to do is you have to copy the code over here, a little notepad. Yes, then you have to actually integrate this code on your index page as well. Okay, so this is how FAQ schema markup works, and this is how breadcrumb schema markup also works, right? So I'll show you FAQ schema also. See, here it is, FAQ page. Okay, so I'll say as by the level software, right? Click over here, open this URL. Okay, I'll scroll down here. Okay, copy the question and answer. We'll do for first two questions and answer. I'll copy the question over here, write answer, Control C, Control one, add question. So I this Control C, Control E. So over here, Control C, Control C. This is the JSON code for FAQ schema as well. Alright, so this is the code and you have to integrate this code on your particular landing page. You have to copy here, okay, and this is a code which got permitted. So you can add multiple FAQs on your schema markup integrator. Yes, I hope this is clear, guys. Questions you can ask in the comments. I would be happy to help you. Yeah, I hope this is pretty clear. Yes, fix mobile usability issues. You have to ensure that your website is mobile friendly. You can fix any kind of mobile usability issues such as small font sizes, unresponsive design, and slow page speed, which we've already discussed. Now, how are you going to fix your mobile usability issues? Right? Step one is you have to conduct a mobile usability test. So initially, if you have to conduct a mobile usability test, you have to identify them. There are several tools available out there, okay, which is very crucial over here. The most important one is Google Mobile Friendly Test or Mobile Usability Report in Google Search Console. This would actually help you to identify issues on a website that could affect your mobile usability. Okay. Step two is you have to make your site mobile friendly. Once you have identified the issues, you need to start making changes to your website to make it mobile friendly, right? So this can include using a responsive design that adjusts to different kind of screen sizes, or what you can do is you can create a separate mobile version of your website. Okay, so let's go back to the screen. I type here as Google Mobile Friendly Test. Yeah, so I'll open this URL here. So now it will ask me, is your web page mobile friendly? So I'll copy this URL here, enter a URL test. So now what you have to do is you have to click on test URL. Okay, so let's wait for a minute or so. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll go back to Google Search Console over here. Click on Overview. Okay, then there are different options as we discussed before. Here you have search results, you discover pages, video pages, sitemaps, removals as well, page experience, core web vitals, mobile usability. So what I have to do is in the experience section, I have to click on mobile usability, right? So see, it is usable. It is telling me usable is 383 over here. Okay, see, zero pages are actually not affected by mobile usability test. So what are the core results for mobile usability? Text is too small to read, clickable elements are too close together, and report is not set over here as well. So but from this particular report, what we can say is our website is mobile friendly, right? Yes. So I hope this is pretty clear. Then you have to optimize the site speed, which we have already discussed. Slow loading pages are a significant factor in mobile usability issues. You can optimize your site speed by minimizing large images, leveraging browser caching, or reducing HTTP request. So in this case, you can also simplify your navigation. Simplifying navigation can improve the user experience on mobile devices, right? So that is very important over here. Can consider using a drop-down menu, reducing the number of menu items and ensuring that all links are easily accessible over here. Now, what is more important over here is you have to optimize your content. While users actually consume content in a very different manner than the desktop users. Okay, so now if you have to optimize your content on the mobile devices, have to use short paragraphs, large fonts, and bullet points. So this is how the content structure has to be. Then you have to test your fixes. Once you have made changes to your website, you have to test them again to ensure that your mobile usability issues has been resolved. Now, by following these crucial steps, can actually improve the mobile usability of your website, provide a better experience for your users, right? Okay, so we'll take one more example over here. I will sign up on this account. Sign here as well. Okay, Google Search Console. start now. So this is how it is. Google mobile friendly test. So I type one over here, pointer for test URL. So let's wait till the time we get results over here. Yes. Then you have to optimize your website security. You have to ensure that your website is secure by using HTTPS encryption and installing security plugins as well. Yes. So let's go back to our main screen and see what is this code over here. Okay. So we are testing this particular website for full quality test here as well. Okay. So let's move forward over here. See, this page is not mobile friendly. Page isn't usable on mobile. This page can be difficult to use on a mobile device. So you need to make this page mobile friendly. So this is telling me the core reason. Content is wider than screen, then clickable elements are too close together, then text is too small to read as well. Okay, so we need to work on these issues to make your website mobile friendly. Yes, I hope this is pretty clear, guys. So I have given you very examples over here. Yeah, so I'll show you one more account. Okay, so on this particular URL. Okay, so show you GT metrics before I show you the new account over here. Okay, so guys, I suggest that also have to use GT metrics to monitor your website performance. Okay, so I enter the URL here. Say I enter the URL to analyze. I click on test your site. So this is analyzing my website, point.com. So fetching this site over here. So we are testing this server location from Vancouver, Canada. So here you can test from different server locations. So we have used Canada for example. You can test it from India, Australia, Europe, Malaysia, or any kind of Gulf country as well. So this is analyzing with Lighthouse as well. Okay, so just wait for few seconds and this will get loaded. And guys, here we have the report. So from Canada location, it's telling me your website performance is 36%, the structure is 51%, LCP loading is 10.8 seconds. Okay, so this is the complete report over here. Okay, this is how it is. The largest contentful page is 10.8 seconds, fully loaded time is 10.9 seconds over here as well. Now, where we can improve the performance, it gives us suggestions. Audit part. Eliminate render blocking sources, avoid enormous network payloads, avoid large layout shifts, efficiently encode features, and you have to avoid chaining critical requests. Alright guys, I hope this is pretty clear. So regarding monitoring your website performance, you can use tools like GT metrics, which I've already explained. So you have to constantly monitor your website performance and make the necessary adjustments to improve its search engine's ranking as well. Yes, if you have any questions, you can ask in the comments. Please do not forget to like and share this video as well as subscribe to our channel. Okay. And with this, I end my presentation. If ever you need any kind of help or assistance, you can be in touch with me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is +91 98502 76340, or to send me an email at seomadhur@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your valuable time, guys. Have a wonderful day and wish you a very happy weekend.